A TV news reporter calls asking for information about your actual lawsuit. Is there any benefit to telling the news reporter no comment? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some terrific information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. So now it's a medical malpractice case, and now it's so egregious, something so bad happened to your family member, now we get a news reporter to call. And she wants to know what happened. She wants a comment. She wants the story. She wants an exclusive. Is there any benefit to us saying no comment? I will tell you, in some instances, the answer is yes. In other instances, the answer is no. We will talk to the news reporter. If they want information, they want to expose what went on. They want to show the world, they want to tell the world about this horrible actions done by a doctor or maybe hospital staff. Maybe there were such horrible violations from the basic standards of medical care that now they feel they have an obligation to tell the community, to tell the world about exactly what happened. Do we, as the attorney, have an obligation to talk to the news reporter? The answer is no, there's no actual obligation. If the case goes to trial, can the news people and the news reporters come in and sit in the courtroom and listen to testimony? The answer is yes, they can. The courtroom is open to the public, so anybody can come in and listen to the testimony that's going on, and if it's a news reporter, they can certainly go back out and then report on the story. But is there any benefit to saying no comment? Well, there might be. There might be if we're in the middle of negotiations, and if certain information gets out or leaked out, it might be embarrassing to the other side. And in that instance, we might not want to publicize what's going on with the case and what's going on behind the scenes during the course of negotiation. In other instances, we may turn it around. We may want to publicize exactly what went on. That may put pressure on the defense, on the hospital, on the doctor and his insurance company to try and settle this case because they may not want all the publicity associated with what went on. So it's a double-edged sword when I ask the question, is there any benefit to saying no comment? In some cases it is, and in some cases it isn't. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in these types of civil lawsuits involving accident cases and medical malpractice cases and even wrongful death cases here in New York. You know, I acknowledge and I recognize you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. You know, I realize you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need answers, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.